So we get that all the time, right? My friend got this, why can't I get this? And, we get guys that come in and say, my friend got custody and he's a man, why can't I get custody? And I have to quelch the urge to say, well, were you as involved as your friend? Were you the one bringing your children to school every day? The point is, every case is different. And really, our job is to figure out what's going on in your case, what's going on in this situation. I mean, they all are basically jigsaw puzzles, more or less the same size, but the pieces are different, the colors are different, the angles are different. So before we can tell people what they're going to get or how it's going to turn out, we need to learn a lot more about not only their situation, but what do they want? Because not only do the situations change and the facts change, but people have different desires. Some people want the beach house in Florida, even though it's only worth half as much as the Buckhead mansion. And some people want the big fancy house or the condo in the nice area in the big city. So every case is different. The hardest thing we have to do for clients is to explain judges don't understand your situation. They will never understand your situation. Our job is to explain to them why you want it, but more importantly, why it's a good result and why it's a fair result. To judges, it's a math problem. To judges, it's we've got so many assets, so many days a year you can spend with your children. Mr. Kessler, what's your proposed solution? And that's when we talk to the client and say, what would your proposed solution be? And not only because you want it, but how does that make sense to a judge? Why is that good for your kids? Why is that fair to your spouse? And we get a lot of pushback. Well, I don't care what's fair to my spouse. And I say, well, if you're the judge making a decision, you have to sell them on why this is fair to everybody. And hopefully the judge turns to the other side and says, I love Mr. Kessler's suggestion. Why is that not a good suggestion? And then when they go back and forth, the judge and the other lawyer, you just sit back in your head.